It's competition time, and one of South Africa's most oldest art competitions is once again calling for entries. Now, the Sasol New Signatures Art Competition is open to artists to enter works that are imaginative, transgressive, transcendent, disruptive, and beyond borders. Now, in its 31st year, the competition allows emerging artists not only to unsettle societal conventions, but to also expand the possibilities of artworks. It'll also be a means to launch artists into the art space in order to showcase their craft to much bigger audiences. But to tell us more, we're joined via Skype by Pfunzo Sidogi, who is the national chairperson of the competition. Pfunzo, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Now, the Sasol New Signatures Art Competition is now in its 31st year. Do take us through what this competition entails for those who don't know.
Yes, maybe I should just first say that it's within its 31st year being sponsored by Sasol. It has a much deeper history that extends back to the 1960s, actually. And the ethos of the competition from its genesis has really been to give a platform to emerging visual artists in the country to showcase their work, showcase their talent, and to really just transition them into the professional sphere. So each year, the competition opens up entries for artists who have not held a solo exhibition. That is really important. And it is free of charge to enter the competition. And it's a national competition, so we really try our best to have a national footprint and not just privilege artists in the big cities, but to truly go out across all the provinces. So really the competition seeks to provide a platform for the emerging artists who are looking to become professional practicing artists.
And speaking of those emerging artists, let's talk about eligibility. Now that entries are open to the public, what sort of guidelines does one need to follow in order to be able to enter?
So as I've already mentioned, the one criteria which is really important is that you should not have held a solo exhibition. However, we do consider students that perhaps had a solo exhibition which was related to their academic qualification, maybe for a master's degree or an honors degree. So if you've had an academic related exhibition, you can still enter the competition. You must be 18 years old and you must be a permanent resident of South Africa. So those are the basic limitations. But outside of that, this competition is really open to everyone.
Now, in a world that is fast changing, Pfunzo, do you think enough platforms that sort of enable artists to showcase their specifically emerging ones?
Yes, I think there is. Part of your question, there's a really tricky word, which is enough. Is there enough? And that's always the challenge. So opportunities definitely exist. My encouragement would be that the artists, the emerging artists, take advantage of those ones that are there and maximize them to the full. Obviously, we would love to have infinite opportunities and possibilities, but that's not always the ideal, especially in situations where we have economic downturns and various socio-economic challenges. The arts are usually the ones that bear the brunt of that. So opportunities are there. It's just a matter of utilizing and maximizing them.
Yeah, and now that coronavirus is in our midst, the information sessions held in the previous years will certainly not take place this year. So how will you then be able to equip the artists with the necessary information?
Yes, that is true. In fact, we were supposed to be hosting our information sessions right now. But I must say there's an amazing team from Sasol and from the Arts Association of Pretoria that are the custodians of the competition. And they've been working really hard to ensure that we get our information out there to the aspirant entrants. So I would encourage everyone that wants to enter to look at the website, the Sasol New Signatures website, look at all the social media platforms. We'll be disseminating all the information there. And we've just recently concluded a really interesting survey survey of the trends for the winners in the past 10 years, and we will be disseminating that information as well to truly just give the entrants a guideline of what makes a winning work, the recipe for a winning work, and also just the demographics of the winners. I mean, just one stat that I would like to share with you is that 65% of our top 7 winners over the past 10 years have been female, and that's very encouraging, and it shows that the competition really accords everyone an opportunity to make it within the visual arts space.
Great stuff. Great initiative. This is Pfunzo. Thank you so much for your time. Much appreciated. That was Pfunzo Sidogi talking to us about the Sasol new signature art competition, which has open entries to the public.